Hello everyone. Who have we got in here? We've got Zany, Nathan, Atomics, Alfred, Odis. Okay, so we're just going to do just the Monza practice, that's all. Quite tired tonight, so not going to be too long a stream. I was going to do both tracks, but I haven't even been on the other track yet, so I can't really do that one. I need to just do something on this stream actually, because we've got some stuff that aren't showing up there. We need to put the event box on because we had it off for the track guide video that I just did before that went up about, was it about half an hour ago, something like that, the track guide that went up. Okay, so yeah, I'm in the Aston Martin for this. Let me just save this because I think Mungino's just finished my Aston Martin livery. So I'm going to save that and reload that up in a minute. So we'll just save it under that. Okay, so I can load up my livery now. He's just done a new livery for me, so let's go and check this out. An application update. What for? For GT Sport? Was it yesterday morning, I think? I think it was. I'll have to search it through here. See if it's on here. And this headset up, it's very quiet, I don't know why. Hmm. He did say he did it. I wonder if he's put it on the sign house. But he researched that again. A little older, because then I'll search on his thing. Why is it? That should be showing up. There was one on there. I'm wondering if it's just slow loading. Actually, it might be really slow. On my PS4, sounds like it's gonna blow up. Yeah, it might be on my main page. It's true. City feed might be on here somewhere, mightn't it? That, yeah, that'll be it. There you go. It only does that though. My PS4 only does that when it starts going into like certain things in the menu. It's like it's quieting down now. If you listen, no noise at all. It's gone. Only does it on GT Sport when it goes into menus, certain menus. Like in game, it doesn't do it. It's weird. Don't know why it does it. I cleaned it the other day. I clean it every week. It's nothing to do with dust. It's the game. Because now it's silent, and when I'm playing it, it's silent. It's only in menus that it does it. Make sure I did that. Right, now we can go to... But if you listen now... Right, but they might do it on this menu sometimes. We'll do it. Right, home. Change livery. I don't do my liveries. Someone else does my liveries for me. Yes, PS4 Pro. It's only on menus that it does it. Like when you're on a menu screen, it tends to do it on the PS4 Pro, but then it's in game, it's fine. But there you go. Sorted. Right, I can load this up now. This autocorrect is It does help a little bit when you click. You need to get something to blow. You need to get something to blow air through the heat sink on it, and then it blows shit out the back. Like on mine, when I do it, I can do it from both ends, and I do get quite a lot of like clogs of dust coming out, and then it does make it a bit better. But it's with that fan noise that you just said. It's mainly on GT Sport. When you either say sometimes you leave it and it goes into the replays, the like standard ones that load in all the time. If you haven't pressed the button for a while, it kicks a fan in on them. But if I watch a replay that I've done of a race, say an FIA, it doesn't do anything with the fans. It's a real weird one. It's that one, wasn't it? So we've got it all set up now. If you want to join, feel free to join. Obviously, Monza just tonight for this. Just a few, probably just 2 races or something. We'll have a little warm up and do 2 races, as I'm quite tired. So we'll just do the 2 races just to warm up, and we might get on a bit early tomorrow to do a practice for the Nations. I haven't even been on that yet, so but the track's fairly easy to learn for Nations. Right, let's create this lobby. Feel free to join. It's open to D if you rank D or above, basically, so most people can get in. Nations is at Willow Springs Raceway in Group 4, so it's basically an Alpha 4C single make race. My camera moved a bit there. I don't know if it... That one, the top one, looks like a bit different. So this Aston Martin, like, it's definitely a good car for this track, but I am struggling a bit with it on certain corners. See how we go. Yeah, I'm streaming both tomorrow. We're going to do both and stream them both. I'm going to start the stream early and hopefully get a good result on both early. Hopefully, but we'll see. So one thing I have worked out with this Aston Martin is the gear shifting. I worked out when I was doing, obviously, the when I was doing the track guide. I worked out that revving it all the way is slower than just shifting about there. About 85%, something like that, 90%. It seems to be faster. Oh, that's annoying. That, I tell you, that's a little bit of a... because for the FIA you have the bridge, don't you? I don't know why they don't give us the option for that. I kind of use that as a braking guide. Actually feels a bit more stable in race condition with the fuel on than it does in the time trial. The Jag is good around here, mate. The Jag's one of the best cars on this track. Ask Jomas. Jomas was very fast in the time trial with that when he was in it last year. I think the top cars for this track are Jag. Probably the Aston Martin is definitely one of the ones up there. The Mercedes GT3, Corvette maybe, the Ford Mustang, probably the Ford GT as well. Quite a few. I don't think the Lamborghini's very good here though, to be fair. Even though it's quite fast, I think the Lamborghini struggles on the Lesmo corners. Jaguar is very underrated, especially at this track. Jaguar is really good. It likes to kick the rear end out on that corner. It's so weird how you have to do it with the Aston Martin. It kicks the rear out, but you floor it and it kind of drifts out the corner. It's such a weird feeling. Like the AMG GT3 just plants it and grips. I'm gonna have to go down to second gear, I think, with the fuel on. Ah, no, it's terrible. That wasn't very good. That's the chicane that I'm having trouble with this car. Yeah, it's faster to attack the curb though. If you avoid it, you lose too much time on the first sector. You get a faster time if you really bounce over the curb. I've tested it. Ah, pussy the last corner. Not a particularly great lap, but it'll do as a banker. We'll go and put some fresh tyres on. Yeah, this is a one-stop of this. Just medium tyres and a one-stop, I would think. We'll go and put some new tyres on here now anyway, but... It feels a lot better in the race than it did in time trial, this car. It actually feels like the front end's not understeering as much. It's really weird. No stop on hards is faster. You might. Do you know what you? It's 11 laps though, so I think because it's 11 laps, I think I'd rather stop and get the fresher tyres for this one. No, I found that when I was doing my track guide that if you kind of hit the curb right and drift at the right angle, I was gaining about 2/10 by the first chicane through it, because the Aston, maybe with some other cars it won't, but the Aston Martin accelerates when drifting still. It's weird. Like, you get the rear out and it still accelerates when you're like going sideways. It's such a strange thing. You can, even on the final corner, you can kind of, like, you start drifting and you put the power down and it starts sliding, but you keep the power down and it doesn't scrub the speed off. It's really weird. It's going to take me a bit of time to get used to this Aston Martin, but like, I've never really driven it, but I do like it. Let's let this car pass. So we should be able to get a mid to low 47, I think, in qualifying, I would think. Probably a 47.5 to 6, maybe, at least, I would fit. I'm guessing. It just depends how well you hook the lap up, probably. Yeah, the Aston Martin's a really nice car to drive. The thing is with it, though, it's better in the race. Like, it's better with fuel on than it is in time trial. That's what I'm finding with this car. Like, in time trial, it's really like... it feels really like tricky to get on the power, and like it wants to just drift out. But now in this situation, now with the fuel on, the extra weight to the rear, it feels quite stable. Yeah, the Aston Group 4 cars, no, it's not pants. It's just that if the Aston Group 4 car didn't burn, like, kill the tyres as bad, it wouldn't be that bad. It does have a bit of an understeering trait to it, but it's not a terrible car. Damn! Tried to be too aggressive. Nah, I've messed it up. Probably go and put some more fuel in, another new set of tyres in here. I've messed this lap up, but we did a good first sector, but then messed it up. Go and put some new tyres on and do another lap. Interesting with the tyre strategies, yeah. So maybe the thing is though, the mediums are going to be probably 7/10 faster a lap, but you need to get out the slipstream. So if you can get a 3-4 second gap, and then you're going to put a new set of tyres on, you're going to start being over a second quicker for a few laps, and I think you'll get back. I don't know, it'd be close. It's worth a try maybe to see how it works. Yeah, or like you say, Kelsey, it all depends on traffic and the way you start, like, well, I don't know. If you qualify pole, I think, if you get yourself into pole position. Oh, 1 minute. Just reply to Super GT here. Oh shit, what am I pressing? Wrong one. I'll have to reply to him after this stream. Did my video look did anyone what does my video look like in terms of quality that I posted before on you know, the track guide? Did the track guide look okay on mine? I haven't checked my videos recently, to be fair, so I give them a quick watch normally, but I haven't checked the quality of it. Did it look okay, the quality? I need to Super GT said he's having a few issues with his with YouTube. I need to let him know what I use for my uploads. Yeah, I said, but then again, the one I did before, I didn't use Elgato to record it. I used Streamlabs and set it to 50k bitrate, because through PC you can go on a higher bitrate through Streamlabs than you can through the Elgato. So that's. Then again, the replay was recorded on there. No, the replay footage was recorded through the Elgato though as well. I'll have to let him know in a minute. I'll tell him what I use. After this stream, I'll let him know. I doubt he's in here now anyway, so... I have been noticing though that, like, yesterday's stream, I wanted to put it up today. The practice race we did, it's still processing now. It's not finished processing from last night, and it wasn't a particularly long stream, but it's still processing. I was like, bloody hell. Right, let's try and do a lap anyway now. Come on. Come on, Aston Martin. Accelerate. Alright, come on. If I hook this last corner up, this could be an okay lap. I don't know how good, but it should be reasonable. It likes an early upshift into fourth gear as well, this car. Oh! just behind P1. That's not a bad lap. It's not bad. Reasonably happy with that. Alright, so that's, I think that's everyone's qualifying. Let's just... Yeah, penalties are on. They're on the same setting as we'll be racing on Saturday. In the race, the penalties at Monza are weaker than in time trial. It's always like that. It's the same when we did the FIA in the... was it the Group 1 race we had here recently? Where... times 12. That's the tyre rate, isn't it, Calster? Times 12. I think that's the rate we're racing. But yeah, when it was the Group 1 race here, you could cut the corners way more in the actual race than you could in the time trial. Because I kept thinking I was going to get a penalty. Like, I think you'll see it on stream. I was like, oh, I'm going to get a penalty there. And it just wasn't giving any out. You can go up to times 20, can't you? Doesn't look like I'm on times 12. I'm in the Aston Martin though, mate. Welcome to the Aston Martin. Why do you think that's one of the biggest reasons why I picked Aston Martin for Group 3 tyre wear? Did anyone, I mean, it is times 12, I'm sure, isn't it? Or is fuel on times 12? Have I done it the wrong way? Yeah, it is times 12. It's times 12. What are you on about, Calster? What are you making me doubt it? Yeah, it's times 12. If you remember when we test drove this car at Nürburgring, and we thought we had put the tyre wear on the wrong setting because it just wasn't wearing the tyres out. And then when we checked, it was actually on what we thought. Casted the mind game. Let's just get through sector 1 and then we'll right, there we go. So we'll start this race now. Yeah, no, Calster, I understand where you're coming from, because this was my view. This is why when we test drove this car at Nürburgring, I was convinced that, I think we had it in times 10 tyre wear, and I thought we had put it on times 5 by mistake because it wasn't wearing the tyres. And when I went to the thing, it was actually on times 10. This car just doesn't seem to use the tyres like other cars do. In Group 3, that is. We'll do some elimination maybe next week. Tomorrow is FIA and Sunday's Best of British race, so I'm doing a one stop. Oh, you went a bit late there, mate. He's like hesitant whether he was going to defend or not. I missed the braking. Oh shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. He hesitated when I was going past him, so I couldn't, like, he was going left and right. I don't know if it was lag or not. Yeah, it might have been lag, I think, but I just didn't know where I was going to go left. It looked like he'd left the left open, but then shut the door randomly. But I think it was lag. One thing about this car is hopefully it'll give me some opportunities to overtake. It's just 6th gear isn't very strong though. It's just really good in early gears. That's where it's going to make some time up. That's a bit annoying that I wanted to test that. I'm going to have to do another race now doing the one stop. Whoa, sorry, but I don't know what happened then. He just like braked really aggressively. Oh, did he hit the car in front? The AMG GT3 is very good here. It's one of the best cars. Oh, I got a penalty for that. Yeah, I have to be careful of that one. I did cut it a bit though, to be fair. That's where I'm having trouble on that Ascari chicane. That again, you saw the rear going loose because I got too aggressive on the throttle. It's dirty, eh? It's actually really tricky with this Aston Martin. Romeo Kusin is it? Donated £1.99 through Super Chat. No sub on hards, everyone will have penalties. Maybe, yep. I just can't get very close to him here because of the dirty air. Definitely faster. Got some going at this Aston Martin, I tell you. Okay, we're a bit closer this time. Nice. Let's try this. The Aston Martin, if I can look after the tyres without being on dirty air, it might work. Try it out, see what happens. We've got a bit of time there, so hopefully I don't catch them up too quick. Braked about 10 years too early, but thank you very much. This is so risky what I'm doing here now. Super GT, I'm going to message you back after this, by the way. After I finish my stream, I'll let you know what my things are. But I did the track guide I've just done. I used two different recording methods. I used Streamlabs OBS and Elgato, but I had my bitrate at 50k for the Streamlabs OBS and 40 for the using the Elgato. If that helps at all. Stephen Newman donated £30 through PayPal. Thank you very much, Stephen. What a legend you are. Oh shit. Thank you very much. I'll read that message in a second. Loving the content, mate. Wishing you the best for the weekend's racing. Thank you very much, Stephen. What a legend you are, donating £30, mate. Thank you very much. That's a big donation. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that massively. So look how much we jumped Afro by doing that. Now we got to just try and make these tyres last. Didn't expect to get past him there, to be fair. This Aston Martin's so fast in a straight line. Holy shit. Oh my god. We've got older tyres, but I'm going to have to try and hold on as long as I can. Yeah, I braked early, Kelsey, because I had this. Did you see the speed I was going? I had such a high speed. Because obviously the slipstream, I had to brake a bit early. I was going about 5-6 miles per hour faster than what I normally do. My tyres are already struggling a bit here. This might work out for me here because I might be able to get ahead of him on acceleration. Yeah, look. Oh, 6th gear in that Mercedes is actually nearly as good as this. I don't think I'll be able to hold on to the end, but I might as well hold on as long as I can. Might be a penalty, that. Considering these tyres are older, though, I'm holding on okay. This will be harder to defend against now because he's going to get a really good slipstream down the main straight. I'm going to brake as late as possible here. So considering how far back we was, that undercut really helped. We were behind Afro Fuzz because of that mistake we made. This is where the Mercedes is much stronger through there than the Aston Martin. I think he'll have me here now. Not much I can do. My tyres are so dead. Ah, I could only hold on for so long. Yeah, I've got older tyres. I've got 1 lap older tyres, so I've got no grip. If I can stay in the slipstream, though, he's going to need that slipstream. If he didn't have that slipstream, I might be able to get him. Tyres are gone. Tyres have got nothing left. Need to get back in that slipstream really here. So the next race, hopefully we can get either pole or second again and without making a mistake, and we should be alright for a P2 here at least. Ah, I'm braking and the tyre. Maybe the brake balance needs to go a bit further forward now. It's just losing the rear. But at the end of the day, though, we were behind Afro Fuzz, and we pitted a lap earlier, and we're still 5 seconds clear of him. So I think that was a good move because we were really struggling to get past him, really. You can see I just got no grip on the accelerator. Maybe should have put the hards on when I went in the pits. Might have been an option. Car, whoa, dancing. Don't put hards on. Look how slow that last lap was. We were way off the pace because of the tyres. But hopefully, I think we can match P1's pace if we didn't have that error and I pitted at the right time. I think pitting that lap earlier it was too much to ask of the tyres, really. Your vote on Brexit. I don't do politics. Yeah, good race, Mystic. I think that 1 lap, like I could have pitted that lap earlier. The tyres were just going every lap a little bit too much. I tried to hold on though. Yeah, they'd be slippery the hard. Try it again. We'll do it again now. Another qualifying and then see what we can do this time. I mean, it might, like, Brexit. I have no real. Do you know what? Like, I mean, I would rather stay in Europe if I was brutally honest. Like, but at the end of the day, I don't trust no politicians at all. No matter what they say, like, they all lie. So I don't really have an opinion on any of it because they just lie. All politicians do is lie. So I'm not really like, I'll leave the politics to them because no matter what people say or do, it won't change anything anyway. So it did take me a while to work out that this car was faster by shifting. Like, about there. Because I was like flooring it through time trial. I was like, wow, I just don't seem to have... This car doesn't feel as fast as it should be. Until I changed that shift pattern. And then I realised how fast it was when you did that. Oh, shit. Yeah, by the way, Super GT, I think you use the same... I'm pretty sure that's how I upload mine. But I use Movie Studio 13, quite an old one. Like Sony Movie Studio 13. I got it for like £15 ages ago on a sale, but it's similar to the one you use, I think, in terms of the like the base way of doing stuff. But I use MP4, whatever it is, the exact one you use for when I upload videos. The exact one you have, but I use on my Elgato. I have everything maxed out, and I think it's 40 bit rate, 40k bit rate on the Elgato HD because that's the maximum you can do on that. But I do 50 on when I'm stream, because now you can record on you have the replay buffer on this now. They added it in on the patch recently on the Streamlabs. So I set my Streamlabs to record through the Nvidia graphics card when I'm on PS4 and set it to 50k bit rate, and it works, and it's quite good quality. Let me pass, by the way, people. You're not on a lap. You've just come out the pit. Move over. You've just come out the pit. Move. Oh, you fucking idiot. Seriously. Why, like, do you know what? You've just come out the pits. Why be a dick? Romeo Cousin donated £1.99 through Super Chat. Super Chat. Can you change lobby for next race? Need to go out. No, I'm not doing nations practice today. Sorry, apologies. But I'm just doing manufacturer. I hate that though. You know, that's one of the one things that pisses me off more than anything. You know, when you're on when you've got someone who comes out the pits in front of you, and they just sit there on the racing line. It proper pisses me off. I get wound up. It's one of the things has always wound me up on racing games is, like, when I come out the pits, you know, sometimes when I'm talking on this, I do miss things, but in general, I'm looking in the mirror and at the map, and if I see someone's on a lap, I always try and get out of the way. He has apologised, fair dues, but just keep your eye open on the track. Yeah, of course there's a rule to get out of the way on an outlap. But that's why do you watch F1? I mean, yeah, like you have to, if you're on an outlap, the rules are you have to get out of the way. You did that for money. Yeah, I'm gonna create a new account called Ram the Key 25. Or yeah, Ram for money. I'll create one for that. So that's what we'll do for a stream one day. I'll create a new account called Ram for money. So if you want me to ram someone, you donate, and then I ram them. Seems like a good deal, that, to me. I'll get it into top splits as well. We'll rank it up really quickly to like A rank. It only takes about 2 days. Get it into A rank, and then we'll just ram random people. You just tell me who you want rammed, and I'll do it. You want Cowster took out? We'll do it. I would say we'll do it to Lightning, but the chances of getting anywhere near Lightning are, like, pretty limited. I mean, it's fucking impossible, isn't it? I mean, I think the closest I've ever got to Lightning was at Interlagos in the top 24 race, when we both messed up qualifying, and we were both fairly close all race. million donations to Ram Calster. I'll do it for about. I'd Ram Calster for £1. To be fair, I'm not expensive. Right, let's start again and see if we get a clean lap in. Yeah, it doesn't take long to get to A rated because I think I think I did it in under 20 rate. I can't remember. You'd have to have a look on my when I got this game, but then it was a lot more competitive then. But that kind of makes it easier to rank up now though, because you end up racing higher ranked drivers really fast on this now. Yeah. I learned when I was ranking up my American account that the lower lobbies, I do feel sorry for people that are like C rated and stuff, because it must be such a ball ache with some of the driving you have to put up with. Have these come out the pits again on purpose right in front of me or what? Is it like, do I have... Is he going to get out of the way? I think he is. Is he? Come on. Move. Move. Fucking messing me. What is wrong with people on the... What? Get off the line. What is he? Ah! Yeah, just hold me up all the way through the corner, you know. Don't worry about it. He let me pass in the end. Then he's going in the pits. Oh, no way. He went in the pits. We still got a 47.3. Even with that through the chicane, but... Oh, well. We're getting the 46s here with qualifying, I think. We should do. Probably the slipstream helped me out. He probably actually gained me time, actually, rather than losing. It was actually an alright lap. Wasn't perfect, but yeah, Pumpunku, I apologise to Pumpunku though, to be fair. I sent him a message. Do you know what pissed me off? Like, we had that issue in the FIA race, and at the end of the stream, I apologised to him, like, on the on stream. I publicly said I'm sorry to him, and someone commented in the chat. What was it? You know, you saw it wasn't that bad what he did, but you didn't even have the balls to apologise to him. If you would have watched 5 minutes longer on the stream, you would have seen me apologise. It bugs me when people don't just carry on watching just to see what you actually do. Because we apologised to him live. I said I'm sorry to him, and, like, you know, it wasn't even that bad. It's the YouTube chat. Haters come in when something like that happens. I always notice it whenever something happens on an FIA race when I get wound up, which I do easily. I get pissed off for nothing, which I know I do. But all the haters come in and start... they all start kicking off. But let them. Right, let's we'll start this. I've set an alright lap already, to be fair. He outdid me there. He got a 47.1. Yeah, so I think we'll be in the I think we'll make it into the 46s hopefully by tomorrow. Lightning set. Did anyone see the lap Lightning's done on time trial in the McLaren? Like, I don't know. I think Super GT needs to try and match his time. He did a, what is it, 146 flat in the McLaren round this track. What? That's like, what? How? How's he even... I have no idea. Like, I know it's with time trial and low fuel, like no fuel and stuff, but... A 146 flat in the McLaren... I was quite shocked when I saw it, to be fair. I was like, how has he even done that? I kind of wish I had the Mercedes for this race, though, because the Mercedes, when I used it, was so good around this track. Yeah, Lightning is just on a different... He's not even he's just something else, isn't he? He's like... Do you know what's so annoying about it is? It's like... Lightning doesn't even put the effort in. He probably took about 20 minutes to do that lap. He probably jumped on and did about 8 to 10 laps. 146.0, that'll do. Go back to bed. He's just... It's so easy for him. And that... It's insane. It really is. Right, let's start this race anyway. Everyone out the pits? Yeah, I think they are. If you're not, you're screwed. Yeah, he's beyond alien, I think, Lightning. He's just like, I don't know. It's like saying that, though. I mean, if you go and play iRacing, that's when you will see, like... People, like, if you think you're fast on a racing game, go and play iRacing and you will realise you're not as fast as you think. Trust me. Like, iRacing, when I was hammering iRacing and I was building my iRacing up, I nearly had it at 5k. And I was, like, constantly, you know, racing. And I was doing well, I was getting my speed up, but then you'd come across these, like, odd drivers and they were, like, a second a lap quicker than you. And you're like, how? How are you doing that? But they're consistently that, though. Then it's not like a one-off lap. It was like they had finished the race 30, 40 seconds ahead. It's insane. Obviously, the race is like 40 minutes long, but there's some drivers out there on sim racing that are just on another level. So I'd love to see Lightning on iRacing. Oh shit. Oops. I tried to I don't know what I tried to do then, to be fair. IOF, I don't know if he does it in the EU. It's IOF IGO. Wow, shit me. Do you know what? I cut that on purpose because I thought that Lexus was going to take me out. I need to get past Doffra quick. But that Nissan now, have you seen how fast this Nissan is in a straight line? Now watch this. Just to show you how fast it is. I'm in one of the fastest cars, but watch that. Watch how fast that Nissan is, even though I'm in the slipstream. Like, I'm gaining a bit, but... Oh, I don't like the way he drives up the rear when he's... Oh my god, we're hardly gaining on it. We're gaining, like, small amounts. That is rapid, that Nissan now. Is he picking up a slipstream off of TNR there? Don't know if he's got the slipstream or not. He might be. No, he's not. He's not getting the slipstream. So that's just pure pace. That Nissan is just pure pace. Should be out. We've got the move done anyway. Use DRS. We both got penalties then. He was trying to get out my slipstream. I mean, he was trying to pull away from the slipstream and I was trying to get in it more. I need to start practicing nailing that corner without picking up a penalty. delay shit a bit then. That BMW is rapid. So fast through the corners. Has that BMW changed at all? Like with the patch that, not the last one, the one before, when they changed the... When they changed the handling, has it made it a bit better again or something? Because that BMW is... I know he's a very fast driver. That's my esports teammate, Carl Randall. He is very fast around this track. But that BMW looks up... Oh my god, look at this Nissan. Look at it. Look at that. That is fucking flying. Oh, I should have probably let him go, but no. Staying in third gear through there, it's definitely faster. Yeah, third gear is faster. Don't go down to second like I said on the track guide. I thought with race fuel it might be better to do second, but it's not. Alright, let's see if we can stay with him now. We've broke the slipstream now, so... Oh, we're gaining on TNR there. We gained 2/10. Go on, let's push now. Let's see if we can gain on him. Okay, we did that better than him as well. Okay, here we go. Come on. The BMW seems really good through the Lesmo corners. That's where it seems to be gaining. He missed the braking. They all missed it because of the... I used the other board. Everyone else was following the... What a fail. The guy behind did it as well. Someone's took out the brake marker. But the other one was still there, but they didn't see it. If I can get in that slipstream, we might be able to overtake that BMW down the straight. It doesn't seem the strongest in a straight line. Oh shit. That is where this car is gonna... That's the risk for me, is that Ascari chicane. It just doesn't feel stable through there. Ow. He's struggling on the braking on the turn one. Do people not know there's a 150 board on the left-hand side still there? It's just a bit higher up. I don't know if people are realising it. Oh, he had a moment then. We might get in the slipstream here. Come on. See, gains through there because that again is where I struggle a bit. This corner is horrible with this tyre. Feed it in a bit better. That was better. We fed the power in nicely there. Oh, he might be on... Is he on hard... What's he doing? Is he on hard tyres or... Maybe he's on... Oh no, he's... Is he on hard tyres? Interesting. But bias, +2 I think, or... Let me see, or +3, sorry. Shit! That's what I need to practice, is the braking point out the pits. I thought it was 100, but clearly not. It's quite a long pit lane loss. It's 15 seconds. Probably about 14 without the mistake. That makes me think that it possibly is faster just to go on hard. That's a penalty, but oh well. I was looking at the delta rather than looking where I was going. I think it may be faster to do a hard. I don't know. Nah, I don't know. It'll be a close one. Yeah, so I've not really gained anything here by doing the undercut because I messed that corner up. Oh well. It's a shame. We would have been over a second ahead, but he's going to come out behind now and put us under a lot of pressure. He's probably going to come out in front, actually. I don't know. No. Oh, no, it must be about 15 seconds. Probably more. Holy shit. It's at least a 15-second loss at pit lane. That's a big loss. That's surprising how much of a loss that is. Mess that up. It's more than 13 seconds at pit lane loss. It's about 15. It needs to put fuel in, are you sure? I don't think it will. I mean, I didn't even get anywhere near putting fuel in this. I don't think he does. I can't believe that BMW will need to put fuel in. Let me just check. I know it's a thirsty car, but nah, we've got I've got over a lap extra fuel, so I don't know, maybe. You might be right. I really don't know. Ah, right, okay, that's interesting. Oh, that's good. At least that's good to know for the race tomorrow as well. He's going to be a lot faster now and then fresher tyres though as well. So is the Aston Martin quite good on fuel then? It must be reasonable, because I did no fuel saving at all. I really can't wait for that bridge to be there, because I'm missing my braking point there. I'm shifting early because that's the best place to shift with this car. That's maximum power with this car. That's where you shift. Feel the tyre wear now. Oh, we got a better exit than him there. That'll help. We've got 3 laps to do. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. I think he'll get in the slipstream before the final lap. Look, the tyre, that's where this car gets tricky, and that's why I wouldn't go for a nose stopper. Is the Ascari chicane when the tyres wear, it's really tricky through there. Oh god, that was so close to losing it. He's not in the slipstream, that's good. He's just outside at the moment, so he's not going to get it down this straight, but he's going to have it for the final straight up on the last lap, I think, at least. He might already get past me before then, to be fair. Again, he didn't get a good exit though off there. He's struggling on the exit of that corner to put the power down. We've got a penalty, he hasn't though, so he's going to get the win no matter what, but... Go away! Thou shalt not pass. Any donations for me to ram now? I wouldn't do it. I'm only messing. I can just say, well, they told me to do it. I wouldn't do it to him anyway. I'm only messing. Oh, I'm trying to let him pass. I wanted to let him pass. I wanted to let him pass on the inside. But
obvious reasons why I wanted to let him pass was so I could do this. Can I get far enough in front of him, though, to cut back across? Maybe. I waited before I put the power down. He didn't get a good exit there, but he's probably holding on now. He wants to get the move done on this next straight, probably. He's not close enough to throw it up there either. I just drifted all the way through that corner, shit. I'm going to have no grip on the inside of this corner. Well, you had to give me some space there, mate. Hey. Yeah, so we could beat that by quite... That was a scruffy drive, and we still did an okay finishing time. So we can do a lot better than that. But I tried to let him go past on that overlap. I was like, where's he? I wanted to let him go so I could get him on the straight. I was gonna say, I felt like I gave him plenty of space on the left. Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, the contact wasn't really my fault. I gave him plenty of space. What? Did he lose the rear end? Maybe got on the power. Maybe put the power down, lost the rear, and then like oversteered into me a bit. It's possible. Possible what he did, yeah. We'll save that replay and have a little look, but yeah. At least I think what I know from this race is that it's a one-stopper. For me, I don't think that the Aston Martin will be safe enough on the Ascari chicane on a no-stopper with hard tyres as well. It'll be far too risky, I think. But yeah, that was the last practice race anyway. It's just a very quick stream tonight just to get a little bit of an idea of what strategy to run. It was a good fun race. I did try to let him pass. I wasn't blocking Randall. I was trying to let him pass. Yeah. Let's have a little look at... I think he lost control of the car in that final corner. We'll have a little look now. Let's... What a waste of time for you. Why? Oh yeah, I was only doing 2 races, mate. I said before I'm very, very tired. So I just wanted to do a quick 2 races just to get to, you know, just an idea of the strategy. It wasn't a waste, Cal. You've just been sat watching me play. How can you say that? Let's just have a little look at the I think he lost control of the rear, putting the power down. That's why he went into the side of my car. Let's have a little look and see what happened. Oh. Are you not entertained? I think he wanted to race, to be fair. He wanted to practice with the Lamborghini to get an idea of the tyre wear. So we would have been even further ahead if we didn't mess up that outlap as well. It was here, wasn't it? Have a little look. I mean, no, I just don't think he gave me enough space, really, to take the corner. He pushed me over to the right. If you watch now, he wasn't letting me turn left, so I was trying to give myself some space and I braked. But at that point there, he needs to give me a bit more. Yeah, I can't, like, what can I do? I'm taking the normal racing line. He should have really went wider, but he just tapped me on the side a bit, which, to be honest, that was his own fault, but I don't think it was a mistake. I think he thought that he would be able to get past me. He just turned in too much, yeah. We'll have a little look from... I think he thought he'd get past me before the contact. I think what he thought was that he'd be able to outbrake me and get past me before the actual contact. But I also braked late, so... What's happened there? Why are we on the wrong car? We both just braked really late. Oh yeah, the Lambo on Ascari will be horrible. It'll be okay with grip. See, what I think he was thinking here now was that he was just going to be able to go right round with the extra speed, but there's no way. I was hugging as much of the inside as possible. He just turned in a bit too much. But I think he was carrying too much speed to actually make that corner without losing the rear anyway. Possibly. I don't know, it would have been close. It was good fun while it lasted. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to be streaming quite early. I haven't been onto this one yet. Let's have a little look at the times for... Have a little quick look at these times. So 14.5. So should be able to get round. I think I could creep into that top 10 maybe. How many laps is 15 laps times 4 fuel times 9 tyre wear with mediums on? Are we thinking that one's going to be that'll be a one stopper, won't it, with mediums? Definitely, because the mediums will be way faster than the hards. So it'd just be a pit on lap 7, put another set of mediums on, go and do another 8 laps, I think. Especially with the Alpha. I wouldn't go use... I think the Alpha's quite open. The Toyota 86 can compete, I think. Especially if you're holding the slipstream and you'll just fly past the Alpha. But through the corners and tyre wear, the Alpha's going to be stronger. And this track kills tyres. You want a car that looks after the front tyres for this track, because the turn 2, the long right-hander, kills the tyres. And then you have that the last section where you just destroy the tyres as well. So that you really want a car that's going to look after them fronts. Yeah, I think it's going to be an Alpha 1 make race this, no matter what, because mainly because of the tyre wear. I think if you took the tyre wear out of this, you could possibly risk a different car, but I think I think you're going to have to... I like Willow Springs, do you know? I actually don't mind Willow Springs. Yeah, you don't want to understeer into the sand. I genuinely don't mind Willow Springs. I kind of like... What part of track I like is the... so you go through turn 1, the left-hander, then you've got the long right-hander. I really like the next left, and then that really technical, like you have to go wide and then bring it in narrow, to the apex, that right-hander there that goes into the downhill section, then into that fast left. I really like that section of track, but The final corners, really, I find like one of them corners that can just catch you out though, really easily. Going up the last sector. What the two right-handers. I like them when you pull it up when you hit the corners right, but if you miss it by like a little bit, it can just punish you big time. But turn 2 can be quite good as well if you really hook up turn 2 and get the line perfect. You can stay on the throttle pretty much all the way around, and you gain quite a bit of time. You can also do some cheeky overtakes on the outside of turn 2. It is possible to do it. After the right-handers. Eh? You're on about the bit that I just mentioned, I think, Calcer. So you go left, like you've got turn 1 left, and then you got the big, like, where you go back on yourself. Then you have the left. This is the part of the track that I love, where you go left, then up the hill, right, down the hill, and then that really fast sweeping left-hand corner where you go like onto the back straight. I like that part. Or that little section there. Yeah, turn 2 on the pad. This is the track that I tested out on the pad. And the pad was so good at this track because through turn 2, it just grips and like you can hold a much better line than on the wheel. It's an easier corner on the pad, that one. I don't know if it'll chew the tyres up a bit more though. Possibly. Not too sure. But yeah. It'd be interesting. We're going to go on. I'm probably going to do that first. I'm going to probably do the nations first and just hope for an okay result. And then go on to the manufacturers for the next whatever amount. Hopefully, as long as I pick up 2,000 points, I'm going to go on to the manufacturer. So we'll have a warm-up of that tomorrow. And then I'll start streaming probably. I'm probably going to try and start streaming around 4:15. No, maybe a bit before. Set up a practice lobby for nations. We'll do a practice race just before the race starts. So, yeah, from manufacturers, I really want to get like 2.5, 2.4k minimum, really. If I pick up, it's going to be hard. If I pick up like 2.3, 2.4, do I risk another race? Or that'll be where it's a bit not sure on. I don't know. Yeah, I think that Aston Martin can definitely get... I should be able to get 2 points. Let's have a little look. Are we still in the top 10 here? Have a little look if we're in the top. I don't know if we'll be in the top 10 anymore. Just about in P10. So we're still looking okay. Not bad pace. I could beat that lap as well. I think my potential was a 46.0 or 46.1, something like that. So the potential was there to do better. I just kept messing it up. But as you can see from that, like, what surprised me in that is the Porsche getting up there. I'm convinced that when we had the update, not yesterday, the one changed the handling. It's made the Porsche more competitive at like straight line tracks now. Because I know that TX3 drive is very fast, obviously, in the Porsche. But still, to see the Porsche up there, I know the McLaren's a little bit faster than the Porsche down the straight. So the McLaren didn't surprise me as much, but that's still an insane lap by Lightning. I have noticed that, Calcer, that there's a few people that are fast using the Lamborghini that haven't got into the top 10. I don't know. Box Entertainment's very fast, and he hasn't got into that top 10 yet. So I think it's a struggle with the Lamborghini in general. I do remember we did an FIA in the Lamborghini before it had all the BOP changes, and it was really enjoyable to drive at this track. You just had to be careful on the Ascari chicane. Lightning needs a nerf. Yeah, Lightning needs like... What Lightning needs is maybe just any car that he picks, just to his profile. Just give him like 2% weight increase and a 2% power decrease, and then it might be equal then. We'll see how it goes on this one. I'm looking forward to this one. We should be able to pick up a good result on that one. I think we're going to need 46s in qualifying though. Lightning there, get out. Yeah, Lightning, you need... I said it, I'm not lying. You need 2% weight added to your car and 2% power taken off every car you get in. Like, you shouldn't be there in P3. Why are you even there? Can't stop him. Let's all vote and let's all tweet them. Tell them we want Lightning just to his profile. No one else needs it. Just Lightning. Give him a little 2% weight increase and a 2% power decrease. The GT, Jesus. Yeah, the McLaren's actually stronger down the straights than the Porsche, isn't it? I think, as far as I know, the McLaren 650S is not the slowest down the straights. It's actually a bit. Isn't the McLaren pretty similar to the Ferrari down the straight? I think it is, because the Ferrari had the 1% power decrease also. So I'm pretty sure the Ferrari and the McLaren are pretty similar in straight line speed. I'm sure that's what, when I tested it ages ago, they were fairly equal down the straights. But the Porsche, that's a good lap by the Porsche as well, though, I think. I think for sure that Porsche lap is definitely a good lap. I don't think there'll be anyone else getting into the low 46s with the Porsche who's in Porsche. Have a little look at our friends list on here as well. So we got Force there in the Mercedes, pretty much matching my time with the Vantage. He's very good around this track as well. The F-Type there, 46.4. It seems like a lot of... There's going to be some like variety in the cars. Firestorm struggling with the FT1. I think the FT1 could do better than that. I think it could. I mean, that shows you how good that lap is by... I know Org hasn't pushed that lap, obviously. He could probably do a lot more than that, but that shows you how good that lap is by... Should we have a little watch? Let's watch Lightning. Let's all watch Lightning do his magic. Come on. We're going to watch this, Lightning. Let's have a little watch of Lightning doing some magic. One thing to watch, I'm going to put it on now, which I always say. Watch Lightning's braking and... Are you still using the Fanatec? The V3's Lightning? I think he is. But if he is, you just look how much the load cell pedals, you can really... you'll see it on the braking. That's why I want load cells, is because you can be so smooth on the brake. Let's have a little look. Let's watch the master at work. Similar line to how I take that, using the curbs. Oh, it's got a good long first gear, hasn't it? You can like... I can't do that. My first gear wouldn't go that long. So that probably helps him out through turn 1, the first gear being really long. Finnick was here, donated €2 through Super Chat. Leave Lightning be. We're watching the genius at work here. Oh, that was nice through there. Oh, he skimmed the curb there. I don't know if that would have lost him a bit of time. Bit wide there. Sometimes I find that if you go wide there, you can actually lose time than if you keep it on the track. Still flying though. I mean, this is where the McLaren should be good, I think, through here. Ooh, he nearly lost it there though. Took some speed out of that, mate. Jesus. Oh, it's a narrow line to the right. That's what you have to do through the final corner. Nice lap. Let's just... I think he was in the limits pretty much all the way through there. There, I mean, that corner, that's how everyone does it. Like, see how I say? You've got to attack them curbs, because the most time is by attacking the curbs on the first chicane. The Mercedes AMG loves the Ascari chicane. That's why I was so good at it. Like when I did the time trial last time with that car, it was so good through that chicane. He had to hesitate on the power a bit there. There, he hit the curb there. I don't know if he wanted to do that. Maybe he might have hit that perfect, actually. Right, let me just show you, right? A lot of people ask why some people are faster than others, right? Look at this, right? Look how close. This is what I want to show people. Like, some people say, I hit the same braking points as you. I hit the same, you know, I get on the power same. But look how much track Lightning is using here. Look how much, like, track he's leaving to the left. This is what you need to do to get the best laps. You've got to be within inches of the track on the left when you're throwing it in. You'll watch as well. I'll show you again on the next corner. It'll be similar as well. Watch again as we come through this next corner. You'll do the same on this corner. You've got to use every bit of tarmac that you can use. Again, look. Look at this. Again, look at that. Look. That's centimeters. That's millimeters. Look at that. That's why people are faster, because people will be using more of the track than others a lot of the time as well. That's where you gain these vital temps and stuff, because you're using every single part of the track to get the angle into the corners. That's what you've got to be doing that. If you're not doing that, you're not going to get the best lap in. That's why I always say to people, you know, it's not all about hitting the right braking point. It's you're braking into the corner as well. If you watch, look at the way, like, the trail braking that goes on through the corners. I like your livery, by the way, Lightning. Who did that? Let's have a little look. Did he risk it here? He did there. Look, let's just... I need to go back a bit. I won't do it. Let's have to do it like that. But you'll see again, look how close he gets to the white line on the outside here before he throws it in. You've got to use every bit of track. Again, look at that. That's what we're talking about. You know, a little bit more when he brakes there. If he was a little bit further over than that, he's losing the rear and he's sliding off. It just shows you this is what you need to be paying attention to when you're, like, understanding why some people are that much faster. Trail braking. I'll show you. It's best probably to show you into turn 1. So keep an eye on the braking inputs. They'll go maximum, and then as he goes into the corner, he'll lift off the brake, and the brake will, like, slowly release. So you watch it, and then the red will come down slowly into the corner. If this was the live footage, you'd see it better, because it'll only show you the red at the moment. It won't show you the proper white, which is where you'd see the better braking of the trail braking. So as you go into the corner, you're slowly lifting off the brake, which keeps the weight on the front end to help front end traction. That's why trail braking is so important. Again, you'll see it here now. So he's maximum, and then he'll slowly come off the brakes. He's not just going on brakes and then off brakes, because that's just going to send the weight of the car all the way to the front and then all the way back to neutral. And the car's it's gonna have no weight on the front to keep the aerodynamics towards the front end. So you always trail brake into corners to keep the weight as much on the front tyres as possible. But yeah, very nice lap, Lightning. I would have expected it to be P1 really, but you know what's annoying? I don't think I should have really. Is my lap still on there? You could watch my lap anyway. I lost loads of time on the second chicane. I lost about a 10th or so. Let's have a little look now. Mine was mine was 3 tenths off his. But I have a lot more speed down the straights than he has. And I don't think I can take the speed that he does through some of the chicanes. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to Lightning as well, everyone, in the chat. Make sure, if you haven't already subscribed to him, give him a subscription. He's nearly hitting 3k subscribers. I think he's over 3k subscribers now. And I even think he did a video with commentary on. I need to check that one out. So make sure you give him a subscribe to his channel and check it out. But you'll see on the second chicane, I ballsed it up. I went too far wide and nearly went into the gravel. I take a very similar line to Lightning there, but the Aston Martin gets a little bit loose on power there. But it's able to carry on. Pardon me. Yeah, it's good but tricky. Yeah, OVRD very fast. I think the AMG GT3 is better than this round here though. In my opinion, because it's more stable, and I'll show you now when we come out of here now. Watch, I take two wrong out. I go onto the gravel and lose control nearly there. And when I did my lap, you'll see on my track guide, the Ghost just shoots past me because I messed it up a bit. But very similar line to Lightning there, using all the track. How much do I go over? See, I'm not as far over as Lightning. I'm using a bit, but see, well, we're already turning in there, but I had more space on the left, so not using as much track as Lightning through there. What about through the? Well, we used okay through here. Have a little look. Yeah, see, this is what you've always got to be. We're pretty similar to how he was on this corner, using as much to the left as possible. But it's just about judging your car width as well, especially when you race from the view me and Lightning use, where you don't see your front tyres. It's just about maximising. But you'll see on the difference with the Aston Martin is it struggles on the Ascari, because you watch how much I have to lift off the throttle. I actually hooked the final corner up really well. Similar to, we didn't go as wide as Lightning through there, which I think probably helped me though. Should have looked at the sector times, because I guarantee you that Lightning destroys me through this corner. If you watch the throttle, look how I have to back off the throttle when on that green bit, because it will just spin it out otherwise. But the good thing about this car is through third and fourth gear is really strong, and that's why this car is really good here. But this corner I actually did quite well. I got it into the apex pretty much spot on, like there, and then got on the power nicely early, upshifted into fourth, and then brought it back over. So I gained on my Ghost quite a bit on that final corner. And we have 3 attempts off him. Not too bad, but obviously not Lightning level. Played like racing games for 2.5 months. You're a legend. Right. Anyway, I'm going to end that stream there anyway. But thank you to everyone who came in the stream and watched that. It was only a quick 2 practice races just to make sure that it was a one-stopper, which I think it is. I don't think it's going to be a no-stopper there, because the Ascari chicane for me gets too risky. So it's a medium tyre one-stopper. I'm going to be streaming this tomorrow night. Probably do the Nations first. I'm guessing Lightning will be doing... Lightning, what races are you doing tomorrow? Are you streaming Are you racing Nations first? Probably being Lightning's races for the first 2 races, actually. But I would guess, because I'm going to do Nations first and then just move on to manufacturer and try and get a good result in that. Thank you again. Yeah, so thank you everyone who came into the stream. Thank you to the donations tonight. I appreciate everyone for the donations. And I will see you all tomorrow for another stream. And remember, Sunday as well. We're going to be streaming on Sunday with the Best of British. It's a 47-lap race, about an hour long, at Blue Moon Bay Infield in the McLaren Group 4 car. You're only doing the manufacturers? Okay. So... are you doing the first? I wouldn't do the first race though, Lightning, by the way, because it'll be a crap strength for race. The second race will be stronger in manufacturers than the first. So if you want big points, do the second one. That's what I would do anyway. But yeah, thank you everyone, and I'll see you all tomorrow for another stream, and also on is it Sunday for the Best of British, and hopefully we'll have the video for the last FIA race done as well. So see you all soon. Have a great night. Hope you all have good FIA races tomorrow as well. And I'll leave you with the outro as usual. See you later, everyone.